Hey, hi guys. I'm doing an impromptu live. Let's see if we have anyone on to join today. I just announced it over on Facebook. Cool things about live is it's cool if you're not here. It stays up forever and you can fast forward through the parts like this. If you come on, say hello so I know you're here. Otherwise, I will just get started. I went to the gym today and I did my swimming, and that's the first time I've really done like for real cardio swimming. Usually I do the elliptical and weight training, and I should do that more often. I'm going to go in twice a week and do it 2 to 3 times a week, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays, because I hit my caloric goal by 11 o'clock this morning. Swimming burns a lot of calories and I don't feel like I'm working that hard. So it's kind of funny. But on the way home, I got my coffee. I see one person on. Hello, welcome. So I wanted to jump on today. I thought I was going to lose my camera. Hi, Tamara. Thank you for joining me. It's just you and I right now. I'm just kind of doing this impromptu, a little chitty chat going on. I have some stuff that I wanted to talk to you guys about and run past you and get some ideas on. First of all, I have to put this out there. The Fave Craft. If you haven't, okay, good. We're going to chat. Cool. Hopefully I'll be able to read all the comments and address things. The Fave Craft Best Blogger contest is going on. Today is the last day for that if you want to vote. You don't have to be a crafter. You don't have to sign up to get an email, anything like that. You can just go over and vote for your favorite project. I did the unicorn pillow, and I'm auctioning it off. All the proceeds are going to go to, oh, thank you, Tamara. I'm so glad that you voted. And I hope you voted for your favorite project too. So a lot of people are going, vote for me. And it's like, no, vote for your favorite. Though I hope mine is, a favorite of some, of most, of all. But anyway, the pillow is going to be, I'm auctioning it off right now. I have it over on my Facebook account. It's under like my shop. It's like Beth's Golden's Creative Shop, and I was going to run the auction to the 25th. All the proceeds for that go to my Soldiers' Best Friends, and what that is it is an organization that unites veterans with dogs for service mobility, and they usually rescue the dogs. So it's a really good organization, and there's a reason why I decided to do that, and I posted that in a video last week, so you can check that out. I think I posted on Friday. But anyway, I'm not keeping any proceeds for it. All of the proceeds is going to go to that organization. I haven't had any bids on it yet, and it could just be because it's buried, over on Facebook. I've had a lot of interest in it. Hi, Cheryl. Hello. So we're just talking today about some stuff that is going on in the artsy crafty world. So anyway, that's what's going to happen with that unicorn pillow. I have the bidding set right now at $35, and everybody's telling me that's super low. It should go for at least $100, but I haven't had any takers, so we don't know where this is going to end up. If I don't have an auction on it that meets that threshold of $35, then I'll just list it in my store. Like I have the other things over there. Some other things that I have listed over there are these cards, and they are the stamp set that I use is by Ink Road Stamps, and I just use Color Burst on them. So I have these listed, and I don't know if you guys are familiar with this, but finding anything that is gay or lesbian support in the crafting community is super hard. So Ink Road Stamps has one of the only stamp sets I have ever seen that is made in support of equality regarding the LGBT community. So if you are looking for a stamp set or to make a card, head over there and check out their stuff because it's pretty freaking awesome. The little stamp set is really, really well done. I have the link provided down below for her too. But anyway, these are listed. I have some other cards listed. Pretty much, I opened up shop because I just have so much stuff and I'm not using it. And I'm going to donate a portion of the proceeds, usually about 50%, to a charity. Probably going to stick with Soldier's Best Friend. There's also another one that my kids are passionate about. It's called Fallen Feathers, which is for bird rescue. So those are probably where I'm going to stick to my charities, but everything I do is going to be give back to the community. So it goes to a good cause. Anyway, moving on. Something that has happened in the craft industry that you may not know about, but it might make you sad. Canvas Core Brands, who is the parent company of not only Canvas Core Brands, which did a lot of substrates like burlap and canvas and paper, but they also were the mother company over Seven Gypsies and Tattered Angels. Tattered Angels is like the original mica mist to ever hit the market 15, 16 years ago. I remember when they came on, I had to have all those colors. And I think I ordered them through someone and we got a group discount. I was so excited. But they have actually not gone under. They have sold their company to another it's another company basically, and I think it's called, I don't want to misquote it, I think the gentleman who bought its name is David Dial, and it's LLC 1300 is the name of it. But anyway, the new company has a broad spectrum of things that they're involved with. They have like a dog toys that they do, kids toys. They don't have anything in arts and craft. And so anyway, I was on the Canvas Core brand design team. Erin Reed actually introduced me to Christine back in 2017. And I really, really liked them. The owners were Christine and Randy. And so I tried out for the team in 2017 and made it. And I was happy doing it. I loved it. Had like Seven Gypsies you would do travel articles. So if I went somewhere in the country, I could write an article and submit it, and they'd publish it on their website. And then I would get, how they reimbursed me was through payment through the store, so I could pick up product, which was awesome. And so I really enjoyed my time with them. I loved it. I got on again. I think I'm going into my second or third term now. I can't remember. And they thought, from the understanding I have, is they thought that when they sold it, the design team was still going to be intact and it was going to make the company better. Well, what happened was this new company came in, bought it, and dissolved it. And what that means is, yeah, Tamara, I know, it's amazing stuff. I love their stencils and their journal, Seven Gypsies. So they dissolved it, and my husband is a business owner, and so he kind of explained to me what that meant, because I'm like, what's the point of buying a company if you're just going to go and dissolve it? Because we didn't even find out through the new owners that they were letting go of the design team. We found out through the old design team coordinator, and it really put her in a bad spot. I mean, one of the owners should have told us. So she was in a really bad spot, and she was just as shocked as we were, though I really wasn't that shocked. I could kind of see the writing on the wall, and I'm not upset about that. I mean, it's business. Let's get real. Yeah, it's art and craft, and sometimes that's our heart and that's our passion, so it hurts. But it's business, and Christine and Randy had some things going on in their life that they need to deal with, and the company was just, they just need to focus elsewhere. So it was a smart business move for them to let go of it, I think. But I think what shocked everybody was that this company came in and decided just to do away with it. And I don't know entirely what that means. It could just be Canvas Core Brands, which is their substrates, is gone away with, and they're going to keep Tattered Angels, and they're going to keep Seven Gypsies, or they're going to rebrand it, or they're going to sell that portion off to somewhere else. I hope that Seven Gypsies and Tattered Angels gets bought out by someone else, or they come back rebranded or something, because those two, in my opinion, are probably the oldest in the industry, and they were the original thought in their, they were the original. Seven Gypsies was like the original in that style, I think. Tim Holtz had, also, I mean, you can combine those two lines easier, but Seven Gypsies, I think, was around before Tim Holtz. Oh, like American Crafts, since they buy all the companies. That is so true. Oh my God. I just totally spit on the camera. Gross. Sorry. That is so true. That statement. At Creativation, they have an entire freaking lane of like 8 companies that they own. They're their own little mothership themselves. It's incredible. But anyway, I'm going to be really sad if they did dissolve it. But my husband explained to me the reason why they did this is part of the package deal probably was the equipment that was used to make the products, because I know with Canvas Core brands they made it and they had like a factory and they had property that had that. So these people probably came in and thought, hey, we can make our kids stuff here, or we can make our dog stuff with this equipment. So to them it just made sense to buy it all. It's probably cheaper than buying factory and land, was just to buy them out entirely. So I don't know. So anyway, that is probably like the biggest juice that I got for you as far as what's going on in the creative industry. I found out maybe a week and a half ago that it was official that, you know, Canvas Core is gone. And I wasn't told to keep my mouth shut. So, and I'm not under contract to keep my mouth shut. So, blah, 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 blah. I just told you what's going on with that. So that's kind of exciting. Not exciting, sad, but anyway, I'm going to miss designing for them. You're still going to see a lot of their stuff on my channel just because I don't think I should stop playing with it. I mean, it's still really good stuff, and you can still find it. Michael still has it. And something else that you may not know about, and Nadine Carlisle brought this to my attention. Michael's Recollections, their line, they have like their journals and some chipboard pieces and things that look very similar to Seven Gypsies and Canvas Core brand substrates. They actually worked with Canvas Core brand, and that is Seven Gypsies and Canvas Core. It only has Recollections name on it, and they have a lot of stuff. So go check out your Michael's store and Recollections if you're missing it. As far as the mist go, I love Tattered Angels because they were the original. Their formula got really good, you know, where the clumps, you wouldn't have to worry about it clogging as much. I learned how to put mixing balls in mine and things like that. The colors are beautiful. But with that being said, it's not the end of the world if Tattered Angels is gone, because Prima has a really good line as well with really nice bottles that mist. Tim Holtz has a line. Diane Delusions just came out with a line. Diane Reevely, she came out with a mica shimmering stuff too, in addition to her regular ink sprays. So there is more opportunity to find similar products like that. Yes, I'm partial to Tattered Angels because that's what I started with, you know. So it's going to be sad. I hope that they come back. I hope that this company maybe, you know, repackages it and just does a rebrand on it and it's good to go. I don't know. They haven't said anything. I was just told that they've been sold and bye-bye design team. So there's 100 designers out there right now that have been let go from Canvas Core brands, which leads me into my next thing. I have gotten a lot of questions on, I have notes on how to be a designer. And I don't like using the word designer anymore. You have over 100 bottles. Oh, Tamra, I love you. Oh, now I don't feel so bad. Oh, sorrow in enabling one another. I don't think I have 100 Tattered Angel bottles, but I might be close to that. So you have a buddy in your 100 bottle guilt. I think I have probably close to that too. It's so embarrassing, right? But we use them, right? We use them. Okay, right? Sometimes I like to look at them though. Like, look behind me. There's the newest ones that just came out. Those are the new ones, the ones that were just released. I keep them back there and play with them. And then I have my other ones behind me on shelves. Oh, so anyway, but I have gotten a lot of questions on, you're a designer. How do you do that? How do you get into that? First of all, I don't like to call myself a designer anymore because I'm on design teams, but I haven't gone to college to be a designer. My bachelor's degree is in elementary education, and I have a master's of education in young adult literature. I'm a reading specialist. So my grandma taught art. She was an artist. I sat in her studio a lot. So yeah, I have some education on it. But as far as a formal education goes, see, now Cheryl, you need to use it. She said that she has a whole bunch that she bought like 10 years ago and she uses it sparingly. Now I just made it worse for you because now you're going to think it's like gold. I'm sorry. Use it. It'll be so pretty on your pages. So anyway, I don't call myself getting back. I'm totally chasing rabbits. Getting back to the design thing, I call myself a content creator, and that's just because that's what I do is I create content, right? And a designer, I feel, has gone to school. They have a formal education. You know, they've done some, they've done a lot of interning. They've worked in the industry, and I just don't feel like it's fair for me to claim that. So I'm a content creator, and I've had lots of questions on what that is and what that means. So I'm going to start a five-part series in which I'm going to film it all at the same time, but I'm going to break it up into 5 videos and put it in a playlist. And that's because it's going to cover a lot of information, and it just might be too much to watch all in one sitting, and you may want to digest it a little bit before you move on. And so these are the topics that I'm going to cover. The first one is going to be, so you want to be a content developer. So I'm going to talk about how to do that and what that means. Then the next one is how do creative influencers, content developers get compensated? You know, how do you make money at this? I can tell you right now that if you're a one-man show like me, you're not going to make much. You're not going to get rich. Don't quit your 9-to-5er to do this. The third one is going to be design team responsibilities. So usually people who get into creative influencing and content, they want to get on a design team. Hi, Tanisha. We're just chit-chatting today about some upcoming things and a little bit of gossip. So when we go off, you can come back on and hit that replay and jump right in and see the juice that I gave you. I gave you some tea to sip on today as I sip on my coffee. So the third one is design team responsibilities. Usually people who get into creative influencing want to get on design teams. So we're going to talk about that and what that entails. Then I'm going to get into something that's a little bit gray, and that is red flags in designing for companies. I'm going to talk to you about things that you need to look out for. I'm going to talk to you about just some red flags that come up. And it was funny because I was talking to my husband about this one day or last night actually in bed. And he was like, you should steer clear of that topic. That could get you in trouble. But I would just like to preface it with, I've never worked for a company nor done business with a company that has ever put up one of these flags with me. And honestly, I would never do business with a company that does this, nor would I recommend their product. So I'm like, I don't care if I don't care if I lose opportunities over this. There are opportunities that I wouldn't take anyway. And every company that is respectable and good would totally agree with me on what I am saying on this one, okay? And I do step in it a little bit. That's just who I am, you guys. I just step in it. I am not... I'm not real edited. I don't care about being political correct. There's a lot of people in this industry that do, and they're like, ooh, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't. How can you like pinups and also love Jesus and do Bible art journal? How can you do this? Ooh, you need to stay away from that. I don't play that game. You know, I'm too old for that. I'm past the point where I really care what people have to think negatively about me if they don't like me. I just don't care. Don't like me, that's fine. You get what you get. But at least I know you don't like me for me and not because I didn't say something, right? So that's kind of where I'm at in my life. I'm not, and I'm like that in real life too. Like, I don't try to be rude, but if something comes up and I'm asked a question, I'm going to answer it honest. And if I don't want to answer it, I'm going to say, I don't want to answer it. All right. So, I'm not going to change my morals or my standards or my anything to make a company or a group of people happy. That's just not happening. So that's why I'm going to talk about red flags when designing for companies. And a lot of people don't talk about it because nobody wants to say it. And then the last thing in the series is going to be the most important thing you can do as a content developer. So like I said, I'm going to work on those. I'm going to have them all ready at one time. So if you want to like bust through them, you don't have to wait for a week for the next one to come out. I'm going to publish them all at the same time, put them in a nice little playlist for you, and then you can go and watch it at your leisure, okay? And then some other things that are going to be coming to my channel in May. And after this, I have a question for you. I'm going to be talking about ways to use color burst. I'm going to talk about how you can use a stencil 5 different ways. Gelatos is another subject, card building, washi tape, alcohol inks, and Renia foil paper. And if you don't know what that is, it's this. I have it right behind me. It is paper. This is a smaller size that basically is a piece of paper that has been infused with foil on both sides. So it holds its shape really well. You can emboss on it. It die cuts beautifully. You can use alcohol ink on it. You can do a whole bunch of stuff with it. So I'm going to talk about what this is and how to use it. I have talked about it a lot on my channel already, but I just thought it would be fun to kind of give a concise little demo on that. So I need to know from you. It's so pretty, Tamara. I love it. So let me show. Oh, I'll show you this too. This was on my blog. I did this with Renia foil paper. This Mandalay Bay die cut, that's foil paper that I die cut. The little puppy's outfit is the Starburst Renia foil paper. And then the butterfly, I just backed it on construction paper that I die cut with the detailed die cut of the foil paper. It's so pretty. Love it. And then I just used this sheet. It's a blush, Starstruck, crumpled it up. And I use that as a mat. And so, yeah, that's a couple different techniques on that. So fun, so pretty. And you guys are going to really, really like it. So anyway, and I also provided the link for that down below too. The Renia foil paper link if you want to go check out what that is. And so I need to know if there's something that you want me to address before I film these regarding color burst, stencils, gelatos, any questions on card building, washi tape, alcohol ink, or Renia foil paper. If there's anything you want me to address regarding those, let me know in the comments. And also, if you have any suggestions for things that you want to try, but don't know how, or wondering if, you can, if I can do like a step out or tutorial on it, let me know that as well. And I will do my best to bring that to you. Now, if it requires me to go out and buy expensive Faber-Castell coloring pencils, I might. I can't guarantee it because I want those, but I might. So if I have it in my stash, I'll definitely do it. If not, it may take me a little bit to get my hands on it. Okay, so from there, with all that being said, regarding the Canvas Core brand situation, Tattered Angels, I just wanted to let you guys know what design teams I'm on. As of right now, I have a lot of questions about that too. I actually have really cut back. I've pulled back from the design teams I was working with because I really wanted to focus on doing what I want to do with my tutorials and making sure that I stay true to who I am and the kind of art that I want to do. So I am with smaller companies because that's my passion. But they're all companies that work so well with my style and what I like to put out. And they're just, I know them all in real life, which is so cool. I'm with Rita Bearcat. I'm her design team coordinator, and she does like art foamies, die cuts, how to draw stencil faces. She has an embossing line with Emerald Creek out. She is amazing. Her specialty is drawing these beautiful, magical girls, fairies, whimsical type stuff. It's so wonderful. There's a group called Rise and Shine with Rita Bearcat on Facebook, so go check her out. It's totally free to join. She does a mixed media Monday. Every night she does a tutorial. She's an educator, so she's super smart and she's lots of fun, and she's super upbeat. So I'm on her team. And then I'm also on Renea Foil Paper, that you just saw, and then I'm also on Joy Claire Stamps. Joy Claire Stamps is a really great stamp company based out of Georgia. They are, I think that they're like me in a stamp company, because they have, yeah, Cheryl, it's so fun. Do you have any foil paper? Because if not, you've got to like get your hands on it, because it's amazing. Joy Claire has the most extensive, best Bible journaling stamps around I have ever seen. It's huge, you guys. There's so many of them. But then they also have the sassy stuff, like they have a stamp sign with narwhals on it, and one of the sentiments is, "You make me horny." I mean, so I have to be on that team because of the humor. It's like you're super sassy, kind of, naughty, but then we love Jesus too. So it's such a great, great company. Clearmount Stamps. And I have that link provided down as well. So I'm only on 3 companies. That's where I like it. I don't like to be more than 3. And then everything else you see from me on my channel is stuff that I want to do. Ink Road Stamps, the ones that I did that card with, I'm not on her company, but I'm a huge fan of hers. I love her stuff. She's super sassy. She does a lot of pop art, pop culture stuff. She has a Friends stamp out. I'm a big addict of Friends. So anyway, you're going to see a lot of different stuff on my channel, and I'm just really trying to stick to my roots, doing what I enjoy. I think that that's what everybody else probably would want to see me do. I don't think that you want to watch somebody on YouTube who is miserable, right? So anyway, it all makes me happy. But yeah, that's all I have for you. I've rambled on for like 30 minutes. Damn, that is cray cray. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I think that's it. Yeah. Oh, there is something else. There is something came up yesterday. I think it was by the Frugal Scrapbooker. She put out something, actually it was on the 20th, and it was really good. And she talked about how a lot of content designers or developers in the creative industry are having a hard time on their YouTube channels. And it's because we're doing our job, which is inspiring you guys to go create, that is our goal. That makes us so happy. That's what we want to do. We want to have a community in which you inspire us, we inspire you, we grow together, and yada, yada, yada. Well, something has happened where the viewer, and I've done this too, I didn't even know that this hurt the YouTuber, so I'm going to stop. The viewer will actually start, let's say that I'm playing with color burst, okay? And I show a technique that you haven't tried yet, but you do have color burst, and you're like, oh my God, that is so cool. I have to try it. You click off of YouTube and you go and you try it. Well, YouTube looks at that as that video getting clicked off as if the person didn't like it. So they stop showing it to subscribers in the subscribers' feeds. And that video just starts to disappear. And so a lot of times you guys aren't seeing people you subscribe to unless you go over to their channel and look, because the video has been stopped halfway too many times. And I have had people come up to me and say, hey, I really liked your video that you did on this. I had to go play. And I'm thinking, I'm glad that someone got something out of it, but I wonder why YouTube didn't push it anymore. Like, I wonder why it wasn't more successful. Well, come to find out, us creators get inspired and we have to do it right then. We have to go play right then. I do it too. I do it all the time. And so we turn off YouTube and we start playing. So what we need to do to support our YouTube friends is we need to just let that video play. So let's say that you get inspired, leave it playing, walk away, go play, but leave it playing and just don't stop until the video is over. And, if you want to just let it keep playing, that's cool. Or go over to somebody that you don't like and stop in the middle of theirs. I don't know. Hey, Perky. So, you know, I don't mean that. I do mean that, but I can't say that because that'd be mean. That was more of a joke. So, not perky. Hi, perky. That really was. I was saying hello to someone. I was talking about stopping in the middle of someone else's that you don't like, so they don't get promoted. So, anyway, that's something to think about when you're watching your favorite YouTuber. Is just make sure that you watch it all the way through and then stop it at the end. Also, something else that always helps is that you like. We say this all the time. That you comment, and then if you can share, because that also helps the YouTube person. It's also motivating just to see, you know, that your stuff is, the people are benefiting from it. Nobody wants to put something out there that's not beneficial. So it doesn't sound fair. I know, Trisha. It's really not. It's like they want us to create content, and then they punish you because you've created good content and people have gone off and played with it. So it's really not. But I'm so glad that the Frugal Crafter brought it to my attention and to her viewers' attention. She has a huge following, like over 250,000. And you know, so I thank you, Perky. I hope it's a good discussion because I'm really not sure anymore. I haven't had all my coffee yet, so we'll see. But it does answer a lot of questions for me. And something else that I do when I'm creating is I will actually put YouTube on and I'll just start Cheryl, the Rania, I actually have a link provided for you in the description box below. So if you can just click on that link, it is affiliated, but I'm with them as their design. I'm a design team member. So if you just click on it and even just browse, that helps them know that, oh, we're glad that we have Bets on our team because she's showing our stuff. So, yeah, I always appreciate when people can just link through on the affiliated link. So at least the company knows that I'm not just hoarding their stuff and not sharing. It helps them track it too. I do make 10% off of it, just so you guys know. Oh, yay, I'm so glad, Tamara, that you're getting some. Please, I want to know what you guys get. So tell me down below, because I'm curious on what everybody gets. And if you want to see something with something, let me know, because I think I have all the colors now in packages. I've gone crazy and bought there too. Yeah, so just let me know. But yeah, so what I'll do when I'm watching YouTube is, or when I'm crafting, is I'll actually, if I don't want any distraction, is I'll go to my favorite YouTube creator. And yeah, Tamara's buying the foil paper too. So the link's down there. I think it's like, I should talk about the greatness of Donald Trump and so why would I, oh my God. Ew, wait, did you guys just see that? Did you some scammer just came up on my channel as Donald Trump and said I should talk about the greatness of Donald Trump. Yeah, no, I'm going to get back to what I was saying, which is I will put on YouTube, I'll just run something in the background. I'll put on mute if I don't want to hear it. I'll just run my favorite playlist. And there you go. That helps them, right? It shows all the commercials. It helps keep them funded. It helps keep those videos alive. And I'm helping and I don't really have to do anything. So, Cheryl, if you go to my description box down below, right? If you go to my description box, there's a link that says Rania. It's RINEA. Click on the link in my description box in this video right here. So as you're watching this video, there's like a little arrow. It should be off over on this side. Click on the arrow and it'll pull up Rania for you. Okay. So let me know if you can't find it. But I did post it. I posted a couple links, and that was one of them. And they also have announced on their blog their new design team. I think there's 16 of us, so it's so exciting. I've been with them now for 3 years, I think. So it's so fun. I love their paper. They also have a YouTube channel that doesn't get much love, and I'm going to talk about that too later, about how people are gravitating more towards people and not companies because they want to have a personal connection. So this is CNN. Was the greatest here today. Fake news CNN. Wow, I'm totally getting spammed right now. This is kind of fun. She's buying gorgeous paper that's foiled on both sides. I think she is. Yeah, it's this. It's this stuff. This is the magical one. So you have a starburst that has a star on it. Did you find it? Is you good? Sometimes I forget or I don't post in the right place. And then this is like the glossy. And the colored ones have two sides, which makes it really nice. But I'd encourage you to, after you purchase and after I sign off here without having the fake CNN and Donald Trump come and spam my account and leave comments, which you guys, I totally appreciate. That's cool. That's awesome that they're doing that because it brings me more views and I make more money, right? Ha ha. My whole penny more, if that. Sign up. Oh, there is. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah. If you sign up for their email, they'll give you a 20% off coupon code. Oh, this is North Korea. I'm here to worship the ground Donald Trump spits on. Wow. I'm so touched that my measly little video right now. Yes, they're okay. And also I wanted to tell you guys, if you want to get a good collection of different paper for not too much, no, you don't have to report them, Perky. It's fine. I don't care, really. I'm having a conversation with you guys. I mean, thanks so much that they're on my channel blowing it up. It's fine. I mean, if it's bothering you, go ahead and report it, but they're not bothering me. I'm amused by it. If you guys if you want to like try a whole bunch of colors, but don't want to buy all of them, get a misfit pack. A misfit pack is basically, it's random colors that have been, there's something wrong with them, but really, I use the Mis pack all the time, the Misfits all the time. There's not much wrong. I think I even have a pack over here. It's a Misfit pack, and I can show you. It comes double the amount as a regular pack does, and it has a whole bunch of colors. So this is an example of a Misfit because they're all different, okay? So as you can see, there's nothing really wrong with that paper, but when you turn it over, there's a little bit of an imperfection right along here that won't affect your artwork, but they just can't sell it. So they put it in this pack, which is 50% off. So basically you get 2 packages for the price of 1. This is a marigold, and there's a little bit right here. There's a little bit of a crease, but it's not a big deal. So there's just little imperfections in them that they can't sell outright, but you can totally still craft with. And this will give you a really nice variety of paper. You know, there's lots of nice colors in this. Okay, so I always suggest the Misfit for people who want to try it. Like that one, you can definitely tell couldn't probably make it in a regular pack, but if I run that through a die or if I emboss it or stamp on it, it doesn't matter. So you were asking about the floral one. I believe the floral one, I'm trying to think if I have that one. I have in front of me Magical, Princess, Autumn, Metallics, Patriotic, Woodland, Peacock. You guys, Peacock is one of my favorites. It has purple, violet, emerald, sapphire, which is dark purple, dark green, and dark blue. It's super pretty. And then glossy silver. I don't know if I don't have the floral one in front of me, but if I remember correctly, I think that one has like pink in it. It's super pretty too. I have it, I just don't have it right in front of me. So you really can't go wrong with any of the selections, but I have a playlist on here for Renia on my channel, and then they also have a really good YouTube channel you guys should check out. So, well, this has been fun. I would like to just thank right now you guys for joining me, and especially the people who came on and pretended to be Trump and CNN News. That was really awesome. Oh, yay, you found it. Good. Okay, perfect. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Again, if you have any suggestions on things you want to know, techniques you want to see, anything you want me to go over that I discussed I'll be covering in May, let me know down below. I'm going to start filming those soon. And, yeah, so I just want your suggestions of what you want. Yes. Yeah, you can give, yes, Perky. Yeah, tell me about your shout out. Give your shout out. Go for it. When is your live, Perky? Perky's going to tell us about her live that's coming up. When's your live? I'm going to have to go check her channel out. You're going to play with SSS April 20. Okay, the 2019 kit in a half an hour. So she's coming on at 1:30 Mountain Standard Time. What's the SSS kit? What does that stand for? That sounds so. I know it. You're going to say it, and I'm going to be like, I'm such a dummy. What is that one? I am in Arizona. Simon Says Stamps. Oh my God. Oh, I'm going to have to make my way over there. Yes. Love Simon Says Stamps. Their border stamps I played with recently. Their bag of swag. Were you at Creativation? They gave away so much nice things. Oh, you too, Tamara. Thank you so much for joining me. And let me know what you think of that foil paper. I hope you love it. I'm sure you will. It's pretty fantastic. And then also I got playlists for that. All right. Thank you guys so much again for joining me. I'm glad that my little camera didn't fizz out. And I will be back. I'm going to go work on videos right now. And again, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. All right? Because I want to make sure that I'm doing things that you guys want to see. And it also inspires me and keeps my mojo going for creativity. All right. Hope you guys have a wonderful Easter and have a wonderful Tuesday. Bye.